When I heard of this project, I was determined to be part of it. I like the idea of beautifying my neighborhood. I like the idea of doing something that makes the neighborhood a better place. And I love nature and the outdoors.
We acknowledge that parks contribute to people's quality of life and happiness, and that's why we exist. The San Francisco Parks Alliance is a nonprofit organization that is dedicated to preserving and supporting parks. The project was started to enable and assist community members in adopting DPW parcels and then turning them from blighted lots into verdant gardens and community gathering spaces. We, with community members, have seen the development of over 120 gardens in every district of the city. The Parks Alliance, then the Parks Trust, and DPW came together, and then we said, let's put together a program. And so that's when the Street Parks program was initiated.
Before this project began, these steps were a real mess. A lot of us in the neighborhood were actually a little leery of going down to catch the N. Judah and everything else. There were people sleeping in the bushes. Things around us had not been trimmed in years. The concrete was actually failing a little bit. So it was not a good picture, and that's what got us involved. The walls behind us were filled with graffiti, and Liz and Tom, who live at the top of the stairs, would come out about once a month or once every couple months and paint it over, only to see that the paint over was painted over. So that was a challenge right from the beginning.
I was living across the street in an apartment with my then boyfriend and now husband, Matt, and he wanted to move house so that we could have a garden. And I really liked our apartment and I didn't want to move. So I said, what about this patch of land across the street that no one seems to care about? I realized that after a short while that I really cared about the park and that a lot of people in the neighborhood cared.
They're all working on either improving a park site or running programming that the people of San Francisco can enjoy.
To encourage volunteers, it's really just about getting dirty, getting your hands in the dirt, and a lot of our Strawberry Hill project that we do, where we are recreating the butterfly habitat, we're doing a lot of planting, there's a lot of weeding, so it's really telling people to, just get out there and get your hands in the mud, and it's really a way for people to get out of the kind of the humdrum of everyday life, going to work, going to school, and a chance to be out there.
And I think just to be part of a process where other people are coming and wanting to help make positive changes, I think that just makes us all just feel really good.
There are health benefits, of course. You're out there, you're active, you're out in the fresh air. All of these things that they say help people be happy. You're getting away from your computer, you're connecting with neighbors. I think people are often surprised. They go in thinking their experience will be one thing and they'll say, I got all these other things out of it I didn't even anticipate. So people get a lot from it.
That creation of a special place for neighborhood really tends to bring people together and keep them together, so they continue to take care of it for years after it's been created.
And no, whenever I come out here now, I can see neighbors, I can see friends, we can chat, we can dream together. That's fantastic.
Garden makes me feel quite proud.
One of the best things that's ever happened to me.
By supporting parks and open spaces, you too can feel instant gratification. Join me and ESSA Parks Alliance in beautifying our city, our parks.